Hi guys, it is almost 3 weeks that we did something. In the meanwhile, I was so busy in my current works and I could not do anything learning Go. So after 3 weeks, I got some break, and this time we're going to integrate database in our RESTful API. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna learn and where is the tutorials? Here it is. So essentially we are going to combine these two tutorial in one repository. So we developed RESTful API with GIN, and we also did database with Go. So now we are going to use Go in the GIN RESTful API. So this was our repository. As you can see, we committed 3 weeks ago. So let me also open our or maybe we can go here in the relational database tutorial, and we can remind ourselves what we did. And we also already did this database insertion with album table. So we need to import the MySQL driver, and I have another thing in mind. We will use another module for database. So let's create a new folder here. Let's make it name database. I named the folder name is the RDB, relational database. So let's go in RDB. Okay, here we are going to initialize a new module. So this is our main module where we named farib/web service gin, and here we are going to initialize /rdb. Okay, so let's initialize it. Here in the RDB we got a new mod. Here it is, and we are going to create a new database. So a new file, let's name it db.go. Okay, so in db.go we're going to connect our driver, SQL driver. So our package is what do we name it? Farib slash, this is the package name, and then sorry, not whole thing, only this. Then we're going to import the GoSQL driver for MySQL. My bad, I am caught cold. I'm caught by cold, man. So this is the database code for connecting with the MySQL server. I have already initialized XAMPP and MySQL here. So let's write it. Let's name it connector, DB connector. Okay, and in our DB connector function, we are going to use MySQL from here, mysql.config. We are going to specify our user password, host, database name, etc. And the variable is already declared and assigned in same line, so we used colon and equal. So let me copy it, and this is the, we are not going to use OS for getting user. Let's hard code it for now. This is not so, and this is not so serious that we have to use OS here. Just locally trying and learning. This is all correct, I think. So here is the, already we did it in our previous tutorial. We already created a database, and these are my these are the data. And then what are we gonna do? CFG, and this CFG variable we have to format it to a string, right? And this string is actually the configuration, DB configuration string str. Okay, and then we are going to use the sql.open, right? sql.open, and this is MySQL with the configuration string. And what will it do? It will give us error or DB connection, one of these. So it will give us error, DB connection, which is already declared here, and for error we gotta declare it here. Okay, and then it will check if the error is not nil. So there will be error if it is not nil, and we have to log it. For logging we have to import it. Sorry, I am caught up with cold, so that is why my throat is not okay. Now the ping error. So we are also going to ping into the server, and if there is any error for the ping error, we'll also log it. And there is no ping error, then we can safely say we are connected. So it did it, but remember, if you know that to export some function from a module, we need to name the module functions in with uppercase. So we got to be the first letter uppercase. Otherwise, we cannot find this when we export it. So I think we did it. Yeah, FMT for showing that Database SQL, we need it. It is used in here, sql.open. Okay, and we need to run it, right? So we have to run go get dot. I think we also need to um, put in the go mode here. This is added, right? Here it is. Okay. So but we're not going to run it here. So at least first try this. Go run db.go, right? db.go. Let's see. It is saying it is not main package, so it will not run. And no record module provides package GitHub to edit. We already did go, but I think we have to use go mod dd. I think we already did it, if I'm not wrong. Still same error. Um, mm, 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 mm. Let us check the module sections query, module sections tutorial. So here is the multi-module workspace. Oh, sorry, create a module. I think this one. I think not this one. This one. Uh, we initialize our, then yeah, this one. I'm searching, man. I am searching. So I forgot something. So here it is. Mod init. This is example.com with hello. In the hello there is main, and here it is calling, and it is replaced. That is one thing, but in the previous tutorial how they did hello with okay. So what we need to do, we need to call it here, right? I need to call it here. Hmm. Here's it's calling. Same the command. This is the okay. I called it, and then so how do we call it? It is DB connector. So we have to greetings. So it will be the default cat albums. Here is cat albums rdb dot db connector, and it should come from here, and then this function will, how do we get the db? What we can do, we can also make it exportable. So let's make it db. Now it is exportable. So in the main.go we connect, and how do we determine it is connected? So we can return something here. Oh, sorry, the db is here also. Okay, so let me make a error statement, error return. So if there is any error, we gotta return the error. Same thing here, we get a return the error, and if there is no error, we gotta return nil. So and I think this is it. We gotta return the nil, and then in the main.go we get the db. So let's name it dbcon. Let's name it dbcon, same as this. Okay, dbcon will return null or nil, or will return nil. So dbcon, if not nil, then there is error in the connection, and then database initialize failed. We can log it. We need to we need to add log here, and then now we can db dot we can this query row, it will be this, and the query row will get us, but this is getting albums, so we're not going to get one row, we're going to get many rows. So from album, and this will give us result or error. So we need to check the error, and if not nil, then there is error. If it is nil, then something wrong. If it is not nil, then we got to use the rows, and these rows, what will it do? It will rows dot next, and it will build up the albums data for albums result. So where album, and the type will be album. Okay, and not this one. Yes, the type will be album. Okay, alb dot id dot id, then same thing, lb dot title, lb the artist, then lb price. And it could be error if there is error, otherwise error will be nil. Okay, now we gotta check whether error is not nil. If it is not nil, then something wrong happened. So let's copy this log, fatal error, get albums error. Okay, but let's say we did not get any error. Then in that case, rows id, title, and artist will be added in elb variable. Then we can put it in a global variable. Let's declare the global variable, which is an array of album, and after that we can put those albums, each album in the albums variable, and this will certainly append albums in here. And then what we gonna do, now we need to put a type here like this. This is the success response, and in our success response we will return two things. One is success, which is 32. JSON would be success, and the data would be array of album, right? Array of album. This will be data, and we also need to declare the error type, error response. Same thing, success would be 0 or 1, and this time it will be message, and it will be string message. And in here we are going to use the success response. This will be our success response, which is this one. And in here the success would be 1, and the data would be albums, and the success response will be returned back. And for error we are going to use error response, right? And in error response we're going to use this type struct, and here our success would be 0, and this time it will be message. It will be capital success. Message would be let's say database error, happened, and we can just, yeah. So this is the get albums error. We are going to get albums data from database, and in our database we have already these values. So now let me go here and do another things. I have to replace the this is the, so let us go here and cd one step above to the main root directory, go mod td. I think I have put this. Okay, let's see, it is td. Okay, go mod td done. Let me see in the go mod. It has recorded this one, but I don't see this. This is called, let me check again. Here it is added. So first I have to edit the, so our package is this one, web service RDB, right? Then in here let's cut this one and paste the correct package, and it will be, this RDB will be equivalent to this, because in the root file we have RDB, then we have db.go. I think this will suffice. Let's enter it and let's see here. Here it is. Now let's go more 3D again. Yeah, it has found. Here it is. Now let's see the main.go and try to run this. Go run dot. Let's see. Important but not used, fmt. Well, we'll not use it in the db.go, I think. Yes, we'll use log instead of. Let's try again. Yeah, there is error in the main file, undefined err and undefined db. Yeah, let's go here. dbcon, this is the error, and undefined db, where it is, here it is. So this db is coming from dbcon. No, it is coming from rdb. I'm sorry. Just like db connector, db is also a exportable thing here, and I think this will, okay. Now let's try again. Rows, let's see, are there any issue? I think we also need to do this rows dot close defer. So in our database tutorial example, we have this. So let's use this. Now let's try again. Okay, there is another one. This one, albums append undefined album. In here, an undefined album. ELB's album. I did use this and then use, what is wrong? Let me make it this. I know I have to change many things here, but let's do this. And here is also. is also, I'm trying to change all the possible type here with still the same error. Album has no field or method. Then it is not about uppercase. Then what is this about? Albums is defined with array. Then in albums it should be append. We should be able to append albums with each elb, right? Oh, I see. This is the issue. This is the issue where not albums. The message is correct because albums dot append is undefined method. There is no method in like append in albums variable because albums is just array. So I am thinking like JavaScript. In JS we could do this, but it will not be here. We have to use like this. Now it should be okay, right? Let's try again. Okay, it took a little bit of time, but it started. So let us check. Because it is get method, we can just check it in our browser. Localhost 8080. I know it will not be found because the path is not this one. It will end with /albums. So let me put this and see. Yeah, there is an error. Should I add HTTP? Yeah, there is an MySQL error. My native password. Yeah, yes, there was a there was a um, there was a here it is. What was the let me go back. Yeah, in our data access in Go, not Go, this is mod file in main, open with code. There is an option like native password allow, this one. We have to use this one here in the db.go. We are missing it. Now let's try again. Okay, let's try here. Albums, enter, and here it is. Success one, and these are our data. So now the get method, using get method we are getting data, and we have also used the database here in our get albums method. So for this video this is it. In the next video I am going to use for post album, where we are going to insert a new album, and in that video we are going to use postman, because in the post method we cannot do it in browser like here. So till then, please subscribe my channel, like this video, share it with others peoples, and till then, bye bye, peace out.